Good morning, guys. It is first thing in the morning and I am about to weigh myself. I am so excited and so nervous. It has been an interesting month. So I started out the month, the first week and a half, doing really great. And then Marie and Jeannie surprised me. I actually didn't do too bad during the trip. I'm really proud of myself. I made healthy decisions. But of course, after the trip, it took me about a week to get back on track. So I had a good week and a half, and then a bad week and a half, and then this past week or so has been another spot on week. But I don't know how much weight I gained during the week and a half that I wasn't on my diet. So I genuinely have no idea what I am going to weigh. Okay, so I stepped on the scale and I was 189.8. So that means that I am officially in the 180s, which is really exciting. I can't remember the last time that I was in the 180s. So that means I lost 3.2 pounds this month, because last month I weighed 193, and basically I had half of a good month and half of a bad month. And I know that during half of the bad month I had gained weight, because I always do when I'm not eating good. And so I didn't know if the other weeks that I was doing good, if I was just losing the weight that I had gained back this month. So I wouldn't have been shocked if I stepped on the scale and I was still at 193. So to be in the 180s, I'm definitely really happy with that. So if you guys missed my last weigh-in video, I do a monthly weigh-in here on my channel. I mentioned that I wasn't going to weigh myself during the entire month of May. Sometimes the number just plays way too much of a mental game for me. Even if I'm losing weight, sometimes it still manages to play a negative mental game on me. So I thought, you know what? I just want to push the scale aside this month and just focus on eating healthier, being healthier, and focus on how I'm feeling. And it was an amazing challenge. I would say it was really hard for me not to step on the scale during the first week or two, especially when I was having like spot on weeks, because I felt a lot thinner and I wanted to see what that number was. But I stopped myself, and it was so refreshing. I can't even tell you guys, to focus on how I was feeling instead of the number on the scale. Because a lot of times I feel thinner and then I step on the scale and I'm 1 pound heavier, and then all of that self-confidence and pride that I was feeling in feeling thinner just completely goes out the window. So it was really nice to not have that mental game this month and just focus on how I was feeling, and I was really feeling great. This month I was feeling a lot thinner. There's parts on my body that I feel look a lot thinner. I feel like I'm getting more and more of a jawline. There's been new clothing inside of my closet that I have been able to wear for the very first time this month. So if you guys are struggling with the number on the scale and getting discouraged, I would encourage you guys to take the challenge and put your scale away for a month and just focus on the things that you need to be focusing on. I think this month I might weigh myself once every 2 weeks. So instead of having one weigh-in this month, I'll have 2 weigh-ins, just to kind of see where I'm at right there in the middle of the month. That's what I'm gonna do this month, and I'll see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, I'm definitely gonna go back to just weighing myself once a month. So we have a cruise coming up in the month of June, and I have kind of been worried about it ever since we booked it, because it's basically an all-you-can-eat buffet whenever you go on a cruise. 24-hour room service. So I am worried that I'm gonna gain 10 pounds while being on my cruise. And I'm kind of struggling with wanting to stick to my diet and not throw everything away, but also wanting to enjoy being on a cruise with my family. We don't go on cruises very often, and so I definitely want to live in the moment. So I have made some goals for myself to stick to while I'm on the cruise. And that is, I'm only gonna allow, it's a week-long cruise, and I'm only going to allow myself 2 sodas. I love a good soda, especially with a certain kind of meal like a burger and fries and a Coke. It's just perfect, especially if it's like by the pool. But I don't want to be drinking soda all day, every day. I drank a lot of soda before I started my diet, and with sodas just being free here on the cruise, I could see myself drinking like 5 sodas a day if I was just completely going crazy. So I'm only gonna allow myself 2 sodas during that week and 3 desserts during the week. They have like free ice cream, and it's basically, like I said, an all-you-can-eat buffet. So it'll be really easy to just grab an ice cream cone here and a little chocolate chip cookie here and a bite-sized brownie there. And I want to make sure that I am mindfully eating. I don't want to just be picking up things without thinking about it. I definitely want to plan them in. So only allowing myself 3 desserts during the cruise will make it so that I'm not just picking up a chocolate chip cookie and eating it because it's there, but I'm really mindfully thinking, okay, I only get 3, so I want to make sure that the 3 that I'm eating are like good, worth it desserts. The good thing is that we are gonna be very active and walking a ton, so I should be able to be burning a lot of calories. And with that, I want to be drinking lots of water. It's my daily goal to drink 64 ounces of water a day, but I think that while we're on our cruise, I'm gonna be trying to drink more like 100 ounces of water, especially with being in the sun a lot and exercising a lot. I think a huge thing with losing weight, and sometimes you can do just this one thing and you'll lose weight, is portion control. So if we're out to lunch and I really want to have the burger and fries, I'm going to let myself have it, but I'm not gonna keep eating until my stomach hurts and I feel sick. I'm really gonna try to just eat half of what's on my plate or stop eating right as I'm starting to feel satisfied. Also, every week I do online grocery shopping and I have them delivered to our house. So before we leave for our trip, I am going to meal plan for the week that we get back, and I'm going to place the order to arrive the day after we get back from our trip. Because I know from past experience, getting back from a vacation, you're kind of in a funk and you're not motivated to do anything in everyday life. And I already have a really hard time with meal planning and placing the grocery order and stuff. It's just something that I continually push off. So having that already done before we leave for our trip and having the groceries just delivered and I can just start right into making healthy meals is going to be huge for me. And I'm also going to plan meals that are really, really easy, meals that I can basically make with my eyes closed, so I'm not having to make these big elaborate meals during the week that we get back from our trip. So those are my goals for the month of June. I'm excited to see where this month takes me and what the weigh-in next month is gonna be. It'd be nice if I was maybe 185 or maybe even lower, although with the cruise, I don't know. So we'll just have to see. So next Friday, I am having the what I eat in a day to lose weight video go up. I have had that video filmed and ready to go for a while now. I even have long hair in it because it was before I cut my hair. And then my schedule got thrown off. But that video is going up next Friday, so keep an eye out for that. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.